Now, you already know how to recover from unusual attitudes using all of your flight instruments. But in an extreme attitude, the attitude indicator can be very difficult to interpret, and it can even tumble. And if you've had vacuum system failure, you have a double whammy. Not only will you lose your attitude indicator and your heading indicator, but their loss makes it more likely that you'll end up entering an unusual attitude. So you need to develop the skill of recovering from unusual attitudes using just your airspeed indicator, altimeter, vertical speed indicator, and turn coordinator. Again, I'll be wearing foggles for this because, as we said before, the idea is you don't exactly know how you ended up in that unusual attitude. But this time, I'll cover up the attitude indicator and the heading indicator as if the vacuum system has failed. I'll begin at an altitude of 3,000 feet above ground level, so there's plenty of room to recover. And first, I'll clear the area with a 90-degree turn to the left and a 90-degree turn back to the right. And the area is clear. Cal, who's acting as my instructor, will put me in an unusual attitude. And when he tells me to recover, I'll try to figure out what unusual attitude I'm in and then recover to level flight. Cal, would you take the controls?
I have the controls.
Now that I have my foggles on, I'll close my eyes and look down in my lap until Cal tells me it's my airplane.
Okay, let's go ahead and recover from here.
I'll immediately look at the airspeed. It's decreasing rapidly. Altimeter's showing a rapid climb, so is the VSI. So I'll come in with full power and lower the nose to prevent a stall. Turn coordinator's showing a left bank, so I'll roll wings level with coordinated rudder and aileron. The airspeed and altimeter needles have stabilized, and the VSI has reversed its trend, so I know that I'm now in level pitch attitude. And the miniature aircraft in the turn coordinator is wings level, so I know I'm not turning. Now, once I've returned to straight and level flight, I'll reduce the power back to cruise. So to recognize an unusual attitude without the help of the attitude indicator, first check the airspeed indicator for increasing or decreasing airspeed. Confirm the suspected pitch attitude with the altimeter and the vertical speed indicator, and then use the turn coordinator to tell which way you're banked. Now let me put myself in an unusual attitude. Doing it that way really gives you a feel for how you can get into one accidentally in the clouds. Cal will tell me what maneuvers to fly, and I'll try to do what he says without looking at the flight instruments. Okay, Cal, I'm ready.
Okay, Martha, let's begin with a shallow, straight-ahead climb. And level off here. Now, give me a 30-degree right bank. And roll level. And hold this heading. Okay, let's go ahead and recover now.
Look at the airspeed indicator. It's increasing rapidly. Altimeter's unwinding. VSI's going down, so I'll pull the power off. I don't want my speed to pick up anymore. The turn coordinator shows me in a right bank, so I'm going to roll level with coordinated aileron and rudder. I want to reduce the load factor on the wings before I try and pull the nose up. Then I'll raise the nose. Again, I know I've reached level pitch attitude when the airspeed and altimeter needles have stabilized and the VSI has reversed its trend. And I know the wings are level when the miniature aircraft in the turn coordinator shows wings level. Once I've returned to straight and level flight, I'll increase the power back to cruise. Cal, would you hold the controls?
I have the controls.
I have the controls.
Your airplane.
And that's really all there is to partial panel unusual attitude recoveries. First, use the airspeed indicator as your immediate indication for nose high or nose low pitch attitude. Then confirm it with the altimeter and vertical speed indicator. And check the turn coordinator to see if you're in a bank to the left or to the right. Then correct a straight and level flight. And again, think of the power as being tied to the airspeed indication. If the airspeed is below cruise, add power. And if it's above cruise, reduce the power. And now you have the confidence that even without an attitude indicator, you can recover from an unexpected, unusual attitude.